Okay, everybody, this is Wade the Squatchman. It's raining today, pouring down rain, but it doesn't mean I still can't make a video. I would do it in the rain. You know I would do it in the rain. I love the rain, and I would videotape in the rain, and I have made a video in the rain. But just thought I'd talk today and still pan around and watch the woods. So let's walk up to the door. Just wanted to show you that I am in my garage, and going to tell you a couple stories. As you can see, there's the bricks to the wall, but I want to show you a little bit. That big old squash tree is over there with the, oh, it's right there with the arches that go, that way. But I mean, look at this. Let's just look at this scenery. This is what I look and see when I sit in my garage with the door open. Can you hear the rain? But wanted to take this time to thank everybody who's been watching my new videos. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your new subscribers. Thank you all so much. I love doing this, and if I don't do it every day, I feel like I'm letting everybody down. So I'm going to do this every day as long as I can to make videos to teach about what's in this amazing woods of our planet Earth. This is Southern Maryland, and I'm in Leonardtown, Maryland, and this is Southern Maryland, and we're doing the best we can. But when I first moved here, came back here, opened the garage up, and right over there, about right there, there was a tree that went up about 10 feet and went down. There was a squash tree there. And that's when I knew, because I had been doing squatching for about 10 years before I moved in this house with this garage in these woods. But there was a very big squash tree right there. And then one night I had some friends over. This is before we got the concrete floor put in here. So we had some friends over, just sitting around, talking, things like that. And we had one light in the garage, one light bulb. That's all it was. And it was kind of dim out here. And everybody's talking. And I'm facing this way. I'm sitting back there, facing this way in the middle of the garage. And all you could see was the light in the garage. A bat flew in. Everybody's talking, just doing no music was playing, but all we were doing was talking. And something ran by here so fast. It went that way. It laid an imprint down in here, a really good deep imprint of a foot, and went through there. And this was when we first moved here, maybe about 2 weeks later. But the first time that I sat out here, I was by myself. I said, I'm going to sit out here and listen in this garage of what's going on out here. I wanted to hear for a fact of what's going on. So, no lights on in the garage, dark out here, you could hardly see, and I'm just sitting here about 11 o'clock at night. I heard these dogs going crazy over there. Way over there. I heard dogs, like a pack of dogs chasing something. I said, oh, they're coon hounds chasing a raccoon. And when I first moved in here, there wasn't any houses built back in the woods. You go down the street, and then back in there, there's houses. There's new houses back in there. So they took the squatch area, that little bit of area, but heard them coon hounds are going crazy. I mean, they were going crazy like they were trailing something. So imagine me sitting here going, wow, that's cool. Then it started getting close. I said, oh man, they're working their way. I thought they were going to run by here. So I didn't know what to think. So I just let it happen. And then all of a sudden, I heard the roar of something so powerful and so loud, it sounded like a lion. I am telling you the honest to God's truth. something roared. And it sounded like a lion. Very powerful. Very powerful. It had to take some big lungs to do that. Looks like a little green face straight ahead watching me right in there. I'll have to zoom in and check it out when I go over the video. Or when I put it on YouTube, or y'all can. See if you see any faces. Tell you what, I'm going to zoom in even closer. That's a little blurry. Now I can't get my phone to go back. Okay, here we go. That'll work. That's far enough. But back to the roar. And that happened probably, that was over in that area over there where those new nests are and all that, and the pyramid used to be. But all of a sudden, all them dogs that were going crazy started yelping and screaming, and I heard this thing was going crazy. I'm telling y'all, something was kicking some dogs' butts. Kicking their butts. And I said to myself, I'm here by myself. If that's some kind of bear that's in the area. I mean, I don't know. It sounded like something big. It probably most likely was the dominant male Sasquatch that passes by through here, named Abbott. I named that big old Sasquatch when I seen him on my video. But there's a couple stories for y'all. It's absolutely amazing. Let me tell you about the first time I saw my very first Sasquatch. I was in Allen Fresh. Well, actually, my friend Jim Thompson, who does tattoos at Chronic Ink. And if you mention my name, if you go to Chronic Ink Tattoo to Jim Thompson, just tell him Wade Squatchmann sent you. You get a discount on your tattoos. But anyway, he told me he was fishing in a place called Allen's Fresh on Easter Sunday. About 10 years ago. Maybe 12, 11, I don't know. But he said he saw something watching him while he was fishing in the creek across the cattails. Cattails are usually 7 to 8 feet tall. This thing was 9 to 10 feet tall and the color of an orangutan. And it swayed back and forth real slow, like it was, just bored. Just like, and it was the color of an orangutan and it was big. And he watched it and he knew what it was. It was a big old Sasquatch in that swampy area. So he told me, and I went there the next day with him. And I told him, and he took me where it happened. So I said, all right, you go down there and go fishing. I'm going to take a left and walk down the creek. So I walked about maybe 400 yards. And then I decided to do a whoop. And I would not. I had a response from the cattails across there. It was close. I said, okay. I had a whoop. Had a response. So that means in listening. So I said, that's good enough. I'm going back. Meet up with my buddy, Jim Thompson. Went back and I started walking back. And I heard a mumble, grumble, roar. Like, roar. Turned around. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm telling you, there was a 12-foot tall, color of an orangutan, Sasquatch, standing there on the opposite side behind me at the edge of where the creek was on the opposite side. The creek went two ways. It went straight where it turned left, and he was on the left side, and he was standing in front of all these bushes and cattails. And he had a big old tree in his hand, a big tree, just just waving it back and forth. Like, you got something in the ground and you're going back and forth, side to side. And that's what happened. And I saw him, and I kind of got choked up. I said, oh my God, this is it. I didn't know what he was going to do. I didn't know what I didn't know what I know about him then. I didn't know if he was going to come across there, stomp me with that stick, that tree. So I wiped my eyes and I focused. He was gone. Nothing was moving. The bushes weren't moving. Nothing was gone. I mean, no bushes or nothing. He was gone. I'm sorry. But that's the name of that story, and that's when I saw my first one. That's what made me hooked on this, and I want to prove to everybody out there, all you ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody, I want to prove to you all that these beings are 100% real. This ain't no joke. This This is the real deal. You might as well accept it. Facts. That's Sasquatch people. The Sasquatch people. The Maya Desa, what the Indians called them. The big hairy man are 100% real. I guarantee it. If you don't believe it, that's up to you. But all I know is I'm telling you all the truth. But I just want to tell you all a couple stories today, make a video for today. It's pouring down rain. I don't know if you can see the water running. There's the creek. It leads down the creek down there. Just a small creek and heads that way. But I'm going to call it a day. Do some artwork. I do some artwork and make some projects and going. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all so much for watching. Keep on squatching. Keep on rocking in the free world. Before I go, I'm going to see if I can get a response in the rain. We're going to do an Ohio How. Try to do it as long as I can. An Ohio How, I think, is like a big one telling everybody, I'm big, I'm dominant, I'm the one, ladies. Come on, female Sasquatches, I'm the one you want to see. So, all right, we're going to do that before I go. Maybe that'll get them to come close. They might not move around in the rain, but I know they live in the rain, so whatever they do, they do. So if there was going to be a response, it would be from probably up there, back in there, or over in there. But then again, it could be from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those 3 words that I always say every day when I turn my videos off. Let me hear you kids out there say it the deepest voice you can. I don't care. Put power in it. While you're eating that bowl of cereal or whatever, then bacon and eggs, this is breakfast time. Let me hear you say it. You ready? We are out. God bless y'all. Thank you.